adaptive learning tool called the Sense and Match Box.
This is our adaptive learning tool. So this tool is designed to help learners explore and understand sensory imagery through hands-on experiences and real-life examples. This tool contains a carefully chosen objects that corresponds to sensory imagery, which are touch, sound, smell, and sight. In this part, the students will match each labeled cards that contains descriptive text like sensory images, touch, sound, taste, and smell, and sight to the corresponding objects.
For the first one, we have abacus crunch and also marble for touch. Next one, we have a crumb of paper for sounds. The third one, we have coffee bean for taste and smell. And for the fifth one, we have a visual image for sight.
It will allow the students to touch, to hear the sound, to smell, and to taste, and also to see. And it creates descriptive sentences based on their experiences.
This tool will help students create more abstract language, more concrete and meaningful.
Let's talk about what principle does it adhere to. Sense and Matchbox is an adaptive learning resource tool. It adheres to the principle of addressing learning barriers, especially for students with sensory processing issues, cognitive delays, or language difficulties. It is designed with accessibility in mind for larger text, physical objects, and symbol-labeled cards. Inclusivity for learners of different abilities, including those with autism spectrum disorder and even ADHD or intellectual disabilities can all engage meaningfully. This tool supports students to imagine or express sensory details by letting them physically interact with the concept instead of relying on verbal or written instructions alone.
So now let me show you how we're going to utilize this creative tool in a classroom setting. Of course, first we're going to let our students to explore each compartment of this box. As you can see here, we have 4 compartments. And after that, we're going to ask them questions like, what does it feel like, or what does it taste like? So after that, we're going to give them a matching cards. As you can see here, we have touch, sound, smell, taste, and sight. So we're going to let our students to match these matching cards here. They're going to stick it right here. So to apply their exploration and observation, we're going to give them an activity like descriptive sentence or poetic line.
So now let's talk about how does it promote special and inclusive education. So this Sense and Matchbox promotes special and inclusive education by making learning multi-sensory and accessible. So here's how it supports learners per sense. First is touch. So we have here abaca and marble. So here it helps students with sensory seeking behavior. For examples are ASD, ADHD. So experience textures and relate it to descriptive words. Next is smell and taste. We have here coffee beans. So here it supports memory recall and engage students with learning or cognitive delays.
The third one is crumpled paper or the sounds. This encourage or engage students with auditory learners or nonverbal students, especially who responds to environmental sounds. The fourth one is the images or for the sight. This helps visual learners to describe scenes or images clearly and effectively. So this tool also encourage participation with those struggling readers, who nonverbal learners, or the visual students, and those with low confidence. So this toolbox enhances those or it offers or it is good for SPED students and good for inclusive classrooms.
By connecting all the sensory images to real, tangible objects, the Sense and Match box helps to bridge the learning gaps of students for all abilities. This turns the language experience that makes the learning more engaging, inclusive, and accessible for everyone.
That's the end of our video. Thank you for watching. Bye!